When the pain grows, anything goes. Devil is a lie, looking for the prize. That's eternal life, and bringing the change in my mind. I'm talking real peace of mind. That's something money can't buy.
What's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy KingMarcell, and we are back with another video. So if you guys been living under a rock, you probably haven't heard about all of the UAPs or UFOs that have been being seen over New Jersey. But now they haven't even just been being seen in New Jersey. They have been being seen all over the United States. So we're about to check out a video that's talking about it. I'm just going to say this too. I work as a delivery driver and I stay in the Midwest. And I can honestly say I've been seeing shit like this for the last couple years. It ain't just started just now. And every time I've been telling people about the shit I've been seeing, motherfuckers just been trying to say I'm crazy, I'm tripping, I'm conspiracy theories, yada yada. Ooh, y'all know the whole stick over here at this channel. But now that all of this shit is starting to be seen by other people for some reason out the blue, and it's crazy. It's just like now, for some reason, now people have just been deciding to tilt their heads up because this shit, again, has been going on for years at this point now. But I'm just thankful that people are starting to notice. They're starting to say something about it and make a ruckus to the point where the news has to talk about it. The government, even though the government isn't telling us shit, they have to tell us something. They have to acknowledge that something is happening. And that shit ain't making people feel any safer. So I just wanted to throw that out there that, again, I live in the Midwest and this has been happening for years here. So I can only imagine the shit that people are saying that they are seeing coming off the ocean. So we're about to get straight into this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I do drop a video here. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. So make sure you guys are subbing up and joining the kingdom. And let me know down in the comment section if you guys been seeing any of these things where you live. You know what I'm saying? Let's start a conversation. Let's find out. Let's try to piece together the pieces here. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what they're talking about.
This is an interesting story. People in Northfield keep seeing mysterious lights in the nighttime sky. The sightings come as people on the East Coast report seeing large drones that they can't explain.
And the East Coast sightings now have the FBI's attention, with the White House even chiming in.
So this past weekend, several commercial pilots reported mysterious lights zipping through the skies above Oregon, prompting questions about UFOs. At least 4 commercial pilots reported the lights in the sky. On Sunday night, a United Airlines
literally, and every time I've tried to describe this to people, I say that it look like stars. They look like stars that are way too close. And what does this look like? This is like a whole fucking constellation. Like, what are we looking at right now? We just looking at what we think are beacons of light that you could, from the ground level, could mistake as a star until you start seeing these damn things move. And the speed that they move in, and that they could just stop at an instant. They can just drop and lower and go high as far as they want to within a blink of an eye. This is wild to me. And the fact that it's just being labeled as drones right now. How the fuck y'all know it's drones? How do you know it's a drone? But at the same time, trying to say you don't know what it is. And some of these things look like airplanes. Some of these don't even just look like an oval circle or shit like that. They look like actual like aircraft. Like, I mean, not saying that a UFO or a flying saucer ain't an aircraft, but it's the fact that it looks like a plane sometimes, but way too low, going way too slow. What's going on?
Pilot radioed air traffic control after spotting them in the Eugene area. A life flight pilot reported one of the lights was going in circles in a corkscrew-like pattern and showed up on his aircraft's collision avoidance system.
Like, look at that.
Red in color, moving at extreme speeds. I don't even know how to describe
it. And it's red, looking to red Mercury with UFOs. Red Mercury, UFOs. Just type it into Google and read what comes up. I applaud you all to do that.
You are cleared to maneuver as necessary, left and right, to avoid the UFO out there.
It's weird. It's a red circular shape, and it keeps zipping out towards the ocean and then coming back in about, I don't know, 20 miles or closer to us, and then it zips back out of the ocean and we can't see it.
The night before, one of our police officers, again working for Sheriff Mastronardi, chronicled 50 coming from the ocean onto
50
land.
is crazy.
50.
This is
I mean, this is really serious
it's
stuff.
insane. It's like a sci-fi movie.
Literally, and they just trying to like say it's nothing, like just keep trying to talk it away, like it's just some normal ass shit that always happens. Well, I mean, it kind of damn near has always been happening.
What in the world? There's another one right there.
I know.
Then I wonder when they flickering like that, is that like some type of Morse code? Let me make sure you guys can see. But like, is it like some type of Morse code or something when they do that shit?
Yeah, the lights on those drones continues to just baffle my mind. It
look like they like shining like in the shape of a constellation or some shit.
You have red and green lights that are.
All right, by the way, imagine you're a U.S. general on the roof of your base and you're watching drones. You don't know what they are, where they're from, just flying over, and it's going on night after night. That is what happened to our military. This is a story that's gone all the way to the White House. I'm not talking about people flying drones around airports or paparazzi looking into backyards. I'm talking about multiple major breaches of some of the most restricted U.S. airspace, including our most sensitive military and national security sites. All of this is according to the Wall Street Journal, or most of it anyway, which interviewed multiple U.S. generals and many other government officials.
And they killing me with showing that little ass drone when people are saying they seeing drones the size of cars. I've seen drones that's big as hell. Not gonna lie, I seen one of these things, seen 4 of these things last night, and I was up on elevation, you know what I'm saying, around where these rich people live at, where I'd be delivering to and shit. And I noticed that the light was really just underneath what the craft actually was. So what I'm starting to think is that these crafts are fucking cloaked. They're cloaked. And the light that we're seeing is probably the power source. And the power source, which could be red mercury, just illuminates the bottom. I don't know. I'm just theorizing. I don't know what the fuck going on. Y'all guesses can be just as good as mine. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think this shit can be. Because I'm trying to put it together. This can be some company that's experimenting with some new type of technology that they discovered. We don't know, and they're not telling us anything, but they're telling us we cool. That's not enough, G.
In October of last year, 5 drones flew over a little-known government site in Nevada used for nuclear weapons experiments.
Was it top secret?
Unidentified drone swarms, as they've been described, flew near Edwards Air Force Base near Los Angeles. And here's the doozy of them all. Last December, the biggest incursion we know, a dozen or more drones every night for 17 nights straight, circling the area of Langley Air Force Base along the Virginia shore.
Langley Air Force Base did experience incursions of unauthorized unmanned aerial systems last year in December 2023. The number of those UAS incursions did fluctuate on any given day.
She also confirmed that Langley's commanding officer had authority to shoot down the drones, but she did not explain why that did not happen.
Gordon,
because why didn't that happen? Why they not being shot down? Or is it the fact that they can't be shot down?
This is one of the...
Can they not shoot them down? Do these motherfucking things got force fields around them? Because again, they saying it's flying over the ocean. Why when it fly over the ocean, y'all don't just go out there and shoot it down? That's not making sense to me. There's not an excuse great enough for that to not be happening. These things are the size of cars. What if one of these things decide to fly into a building? What if it's bomb strapped to it, God forbid, and then they fly one of these motherfucking things into a building? What then? It's the size of a car. What if it goes dead and then it just falls on somebody's fucking head? It's flying over our heads. But they know, hey, everything cool, y'all. Just don't pay attention to the shit that's flying over y'all head, bro. And then damn, they've been flying over y'all head for the last 8 years. Don't worry about that. Don't question us about that. Even though your taxpayer dollars could be going to that, don't worry about these things. These things are above you. You got work to worry about. You got rent to worry about. Man, they finna, geez, they think we finna keep going for this
Interesting
shit.
stories I've seen reported in recent years, and part of what makes it interesting is you have these on-the-record interviews with U.S.
What is
generals.
actually happening?
They're talking to you for a reason, and then you also have these kind of unnamed officials that talk to you. And my understanding, tell me if I'm wrong here, the military does not think this is just a bunch of hobbyists.
People in New Jersey are concerned and demanding information.
So they don't think it's hobbyists, but we don't need to be worried. Like, what the fuck?
But the government has yet to give any concrete answers.
The sightings began in New Jersey last month. About the same time, drones were spotted around 4
Like I
US
said, I'm in the Midwest.
Now
this shit been happening for years.
And Pennsylvania as well.
What do you think's going on here?
It is really bizarre, and basically what she said over there, the press secretary, is I'm ruling out that there's any active foreign adversaries behind this, and I'm also ruling out that it's U.S. military. So then what's left?
Then what is
The other
it?
night, there was, right here over Picatinny, there was a drone just hanging out. I put my drone up in the air and went towards it. I had full battery life. Not 3 minutes into the flight, I lost control of the drone. Warning on my screen, lost control, and my drone started going down, dead battery.
One family claims they followed a drone in their car, and while it hovered above them, the clock in their car changed times. Then they say the clock went back to normal after they drove off.
Fox 9's Mike Manzoni spoke with eyewitnesses in Northfield tonight, and Mike, they're not sure what they're looking at.
Yeah, but they say what they're seeing is similar, maybe not the same, but similar to what people are seeing in New York, in New Jersey. Here's one video here where you can kind of see one or two orbs kind of hovering, floating around. At times they move, eventually disappear. What are they? No one knows.
We started trying to follow them, but they won't be followed. They're kind of like they disappear.
Deborah Wagner doesn't know what she keeps seeing over her Northfield home.
And then these things, whenever anybody would kind of come towards them, they'd back off.
But her daughter, Chrissy Grady, sees them too.
Are these UFOs? Are they a government thing? Like, what are they?
It's really low.
I know it is.
You gotta follow it. There's another one up there.
Oh, crap.
Chrissy and her kids took this video when they saw flashing lights that moved away after they spotted them.
Well, it obviously sees me. I gotta pretend like I'm actually driving. Watched both of them. So now there's 4.
They started seeing the lights over the summer, and now it's a nightly thing.
They would come and kind of like hover, and then we would go outside, and then they would leave.
About 1,000 miles away in New York and New Jersey, this is what people are seeing in the skies. Eyewitnesses say they look like
everybody's just tripping. I mean, this shit we see in the video.
Those sightings now
look at that. They're like a plane.
The White House's attention.
Obviously, this is something that DHS and FBI are tracking very, very closely.
Well, I don't want it to come closer.
As for what Chrissy and her mother
she said, I want this shit to come closer
here in Minnesota, well, they don't know.
Right now, just the unknown is driving us crazy and making us mad.
Right?
But they do know what you're probably thinking.
I was like, oh man, everybody's gonna think, oh, go have another glass of wine, Mom.
And Chrissy says she did reach out to the sheriff's office, but they didn't have any answers for her.
At least 4 commercial pilots reported mysterious bright lights zipping through the skies above Oregon this past weekend. On Sunday night, a United Airlines
y'all gotta
understand.
Where's my phone? Y'all gotta understand. They said pilots. So let's say this is a commercial flight. How fast do commercial flights fly? It say these motherfuckers fly between 460 to 575 miles per hour. I never been on a plane, so I don't know. So these motherfuckers fly between 400 and 500 miles per hour. And the pilots are saying these things are zipping past them. Y'all need to understand this. These things are zipping past commercial flights that's already going 500 plus miles per hour. 400, 500 plus miles per hour. And it's zipping by them. They say it's so fast, it's like in a blink of an eye. Zipping by. And this is a regular drone. They want us to believe this is a regular drone. One that we can buy at a store. This is not a fucking drone. Not one that we are capable of having. Let's say that. Is it an alien drone? Is it a pro? What is this? It's the total silence. Was this something from the Lord? And they scared something finna happen.
Videoed air traffic control after spotting the unexpected lights in the Eugene area.
We're seeing 3 or 4 targets. You know, they're all altitudes up and down. It's pretty crazy.
A life flight pilot reported one of the lights was going in circles in a corkscrew pattern and showed up on his aircraft's collision avoidance system. Several brief videos taken by pilots and their crews showed lights in the night sky, but they're difficult to see because of the dark conditions.
Bada boom.
Like what?
That was hella fast. That was quick. What you got going on here? OG. Nice.
Conditions.
It's weird. It's a red circular shape, and it keeps zipping out towards the ocean and then coming back in about, 20 miles or closer to us, and then it zips back out of the ocean and we can't see it.
2 Horizon airline pilots also reported seeing mysterious lights, according to air traffic control, who confirmed there was no military activity in the area.
The Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, acknowledged that a pilot saw unidentified lights, but did not provide any further comment.
New Jersey lawmakers ripping the Department of Homeland Security, leaving a briefing with no answers on the source of the mysterious drone lighting up the state's skies. This as the Pentagon is denying claims they were sent by foreign enemies.
But whatever they're doing, they don't care what the rules are. 11 drones, it's been admitted now, 11 drones have gone over Picatinny Arsenal, which is about 5 miles from here in a direct line. Those drones should have been blown out of the sky. Why are we putting up with this? Why are we putting up with this?
You're not talking about like the TFR temporary flight restriction rules. You're talking about literally just blasting them out of the sky.
They have Picatinny Arsenal is a weapons development center. Okay, it's a high-tech place. It's in a rural area, and it's beautiful, but it's a high-tech place. If you're the bad guys, you want to know what's going on at Picatinny. They went into Picatinny's airspace. That's a violation of the law. It has to be. I don't have the chapter and verse of the U.S. Code, but if I did that and they came back and tracked that I put a drone over or an average person, somebody put a drone over, we'd be in big federal trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know why they even put up with
literally felonies
like that. And then my understanding, Langley and then several other bases in New Jersey, they're doing that.
According to the Wall Street Journal, Langley experienced a series of drone incursions into restricted airspace for 17 nights in a row last December.
They didn't appear
17 nights in a row?
Intent. It's something that we, have kept our eye on.
Mysterious drones as large as a car.
Look at this. They're like a plane.
Now capturing the attention of top military officials.
At this time, we have no evidence that these activities are coming from a foreign entity or the work of an adversary. We're going to continue to monitor what is happening, but, at no point were our installations threatened when this activity was occurring.
Like what?
The authorities are saying there is no known or credible threat, but at the same time, they also say, and you were telling me during the commercial, they revealed it's not us. It's not the federal government. It's not the state of New Jersey. It's no known entity.
It's so cutesy the way they're positioning it.
They don't
keep
know.
Trying to diminish the situation. But no known credible threat might as well be no known guarantee of safety as well, because they literally, even with the most sophisticated equipment that we have, that DHS sent us, we can't detect the frequency of these things, and we haven't downed any of them yet. And it really has us a month later. These started on November 18th. A month later, we still don't know where they're coming from or why they're operating.
Right.
The Journal article reports that dozens of drones.
Y'all gotta imagine what. So that means whatever mission they on, whatever these things are, they're being successful. They're unimpeded over our airspace. What is the president doing? Has the president even said anything about this? I ain't seen no video of. But I seen the press secretary say something. But where Biden at? Why he ain't saying nothing? What is happening for real? Like, I'm genuinely like this situation, out of all the situations that's happening, got me really because this ain't normal. This is our airspace that's being impeded on multiple times every night. And It's no answers, nothing. It's every night. I'm seeing it out here. Again, let me know down in the comment section. Are you guys seeing this phenomenon where you are? You ain't got to tell me exactly where you are. Just let me know what region of the state you in, or what part of the world you in. Are you seeing these things? Because I don't think this shit just happening here. I think this shit is definitely happening globally, and they just not trying to really talk about this shit. I know it's happening globally. What the fuck am I talking about?
December 6th and December 23rd of last year. They said they were very difficult to track, and at this point, there is no indication that they were a threat. However, it's clear the military wants to be ready in case they are.
In case they are. But y'all telling us to be smooth and be calm and not overreact and shit like y'all know it's not a threat. But now y'all saying just in case if they are a threat, y'all need to be ready? Strange times we are living in. Strange, crazy times we are living in. We just got to stay prayed up. We got to pray to the Most High and Yeshua every day. We have to be on point in our prayers and really pay attention to what's happening and organize ourselves accordingly. And we don't do that, we all lost. Like seriously. I know I crack a bunch of jokes here, but this ain't normal. Nothing that's been happening is normal. But this for damn sure ain't normal at all. But again, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think is going on. I don't know, man. But make sure you guys like this video, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I do drop a video here. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, so make sure you guys are summing up and joining the kingdom. But with that being said, KingMarcell out. Peace.
When the pain grows, anything goes. Devil is a lie, looking for the prize. That's eternal life, bringing the things in my mind. Talking real peace of mind, that's something money can't buy.